remakes to fit hip-hop music. Call it updated psalms from callous poems, outcast outcries for a place to belong, or call it rap testimony to the Lord as homage. Flow like confessional visits with a guilty conscience from souls that felt more broken than a promise to be accepted because the margins that held us hostage. See, hell hath no fury like the actions of the ignorant, based off appearances rather than actual innocence. See, back home, hip-hop in different skin is misread by citizens, and all our souls brought us here to once again, we're immigrants. But despite our past, we all found the strength to form concrete faith. So let me break down that name. See, we represent an effort to make fake concrete as a foundation for salvation with its base on beat. Like hard-headed fools spinning on straight concrete as if every movement was a way to pray on beat. Now, I know that sounds a little unorthodox. You right there, you're looking at me like that sounds really weird to you, right? It's a little unorthodox. See, we're used to being demonized by this idea of us being unorthodox. See, I've heard breakdance been called a devil's sport before, kid, but this is not the first time that people have dropped to floors to worship. So we perform in light of our war sins for the Lord to forgive. See, His grace is enormous, and this is just a slice of that in this performance. See, we are prepared tonight to give our narrative. We just appreciate your presence. We want to give our gratitude for you being here as we're sharing it. So thank you.
Let's say back in the days was an innocent child who lost hope or faith. A story about a child who was sheltered by his mother. He had to learn how to be a man without his father.
I grew up in Toronto on the main streets of Scarborough. When you had to join the street gang rules, you had to follow. An elementary kid in school, I had a bully. Fear and anger taught that for respect, man was fear me. Thus a quest began to fade in fear with the ripper built. A wretched, heartless bunker had to mask away the guilt from the punching, the kicking, the wailing, the screaming and the fighting, the rumbles, the swarming and the beatings. Then one day at a party in the corner they were screaming. A bunch of punks swept someone, it's gotta be a beating. Once the circle opened up, so much to my surprise was the illest thing I've ever seen. I couldn't believe my eyes. A real battle, so sick my mind began to stumble, cause the energy arose with the crowd was like a bubble. I knew this dance was for me, something changed in me that day. Hurting feelings, busting egos is the reason why I break. Break it down, break free, make a break for it. Break it down, break free, make a break for it. Break it down, break free, make a break for it. Break it down, break it free, make a break for it.
Now the story continues, fast forward about a decade. He becomes a world champion, yo, she has it made. No longer with the games, but the dancers got it busy with traveling, winning battles across the seas.
I thought I had it all, just like a pop idol. My fame and praise corrupted my soul and caused my fall. My ego grew big and my heart became cold. Drugs and sex is how I tried to fill the hole. One day I woke up, looked at my life and realized that I hit rock bottom. I've been living a lie. I was homeless and empty, living with a drug dealer. Sleeping in the basement, clothes piled in the corner. I developed the feeling to dance in front of people. Voices in my head, putting thoughts that were evil. Lost it all, my girlfriend, my family, my friends, my dreams and my life. I wanted it to end, and that's when I cried out to God to please save me. I never actually thought He would answer me so quickly. He said, "Izzy, you're my son, and I love you. You can't change that no matter what you do or did or done. You're still my son. Invite me in your heart and we'll become one." So as the tears came down and the warmth came in, He spoke to my soul. I knew life will begin with a heart to heal and had changes to make. This cold heart and heart, He began to break. He broke it down, break free, make a break for Him. Break it down, break free, make a break for it. He broke it down, break free, make a break for Him. Break it down, break free, make a break for it. Hey, microphone check, 1, 2, 3. Dizzy, it's just a title, explaining who I be. And you got God, I know I ain't no gangster or no pimp. I'm the bad with dizzy man, a God-made king, and yeah, I like to rock the mic, I like to do it sick. I love to bust that foot again, I love to bust it quick. Yeah, I still come around to the underground and I'm down to get down. But you should never bring your guns to town, cause if you wanna step to me, I'll step against me. I'm backed by the big G. It's time for me to take my stand, because the Lord will deliver my enemies into my hands.
A new chapter begins, a new life begun. Supernatural as can be, more battles won. Even his relationship with his own dad was healed and gave something he never had. Now he has a wife, the love of his life, guided by the spirit to do what is right. No more misery, only destiny. Risen from the dead of the blood of the big G.
That's it, how my story goes. The reason why I'm living, yeah, nobody knows.